free-to-play game in July last year. The average revenue for a premium game on iOS was $1.40. So that's a metric somewhere between 99 cents and $1.99, right? Average revenue for a paying user on a free-to-play game was $14. So it was 10x the amount. Well, yeah, they didn't expose that data. That was a flurry, data infographic. But I feel like a lot of the indie devs that go into the iOS market do so with a lot of passion about the game, no marketing plan, and no marketing budget. And they put all their budget into development. And if you don't have the budget for marketing, then how are you going to get traction with the game? I mean, then you're right. You're literally just praying for a one-off. The other thing is, I don't think that you're praying for a miracle to get featured by Apple. You can very specifically target what Apple is doing. You can go and talk to Apple. You can find the guys that are responsible at Apple or at Google and find out what it is they're looking for. So we did a very conscious process. We knew we wouldn't get featured on Apple, although I did have a discussion with Apple. But we made a very conscious decision to try and get featured at Google, and sure enough, we got featured. So a lot of developers don't even make that step. Like, who's responsible for these games at Apple? Well, I've asked people. Well, I have no idea. Those developers, I think, are probably better off doing an Xbox Live Arcade game where Microsoft takes care of all those things for you. Now, you can... They don't.
Yeah. But I agree with you that and what you just said is that you've got to start with at least coming up with a plan, and at least including that as part of your list of your jobs of what to do. Who is going to be responsible for that? Not just from marketing perspective, but PR. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do besides licensing a brand. Now, we as a company chose the licensing a brand to establish a presence, right? That's a first step. But